So hey, my name is Zav and I recently started making TikTok videos, but I'm also gonna make a YouTube so I can just make longer videos for you guys. So let's start with a little bit about me. I was adopted from China when I was 10 months old during the one-child policy. The one-child policy was where you could only have one child, and it was from 1980 to 2015. But it's not like where you could hand your child to social services. It's because it was illegal to have more than one child. So my parents were technically breaking the law by having more than one child. So I was left on the church steps and then found by nuns. They brought me to a baby home, and then from there I was adopted to an Irish couple. My parents had waited 2 years to adopt, so I wasn't even born when they had applied. We're such a close family and I'm so lucky to have them. I grew up in Ireland like my whole life, and I am an only child, but I probably did have a brother in China, bearing in mind it was the one-child policy. So after school, I trained to be a makeup artist, and I went to makeup school for 2 years, and then after that, I worked on makeup counters like MAC. When COVID hit, I was like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? Because nobody was going anywhere, nobody was doing anything, nobody was getting their makeup done. So I was like, what am I gonna do? So after that, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go back to college and get a degree. So I still had the points from my leaving cert, which is like the point system you get when you leave high school, secondary school. So then I went back to college and did marketing. And then only this summer I finished my 4-year marketing degree. So while I was in college, I did an Erasmus, or sometimes it's called a study abroad, and I did that in Florida. I went to a university called Florida Atlantic University in Boca Raton, which is like an hour outside Miami. And that is where I met Chris. Chris is my boyfriend, and we've been doing long distance for like a year and a half because I had to go home to finish my degree, and then Chris had to finish his degree, so we couldn't be in the same country. Chris studied cybersecurity and he's doing his master's in data science. Last summer I did a J1 in Florida so I could be with Chris for the summer, and I worked in a place called Ramen Lab. The food was amazing and I made so many good friends with the people that I worked with. I literally had the best summer ever. Chris and I try to see each other every 3 months, but before the summer we hadn't seen each other for 4 months, and that's the longest we've ever been apart. Obviously we FaceTime every day, and it was so hard, but we made it. So now that I've graduated, I've moved to Florida to be with him, and I'm on a J1 again, and I'm gonna be a waitress this summer in Ramen Lab again. Chris and I are just back from our holiday in Orlando, and Chris started his new job today. I'm about to start back at my job, so I've decided to make this YouTube to take you guys along with life after college, life after long distance, and a new start in Florida.